Hey, what's up? Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. For my friends abroad, this may not be as a big deal to you, but pay close attention. Keep your eyes peeled because from other intel that I've looked into, this is a this could be a day of false flags. I believe that the alliance has blocked false flags from happening, like the one in Hawaii a few weeks back. Let's pray that they can, keep anything bad from happening today. What I've been told and what I've read is that 1,000 National Guard have been moved in to replace the first and foremost security that the NFL hires. So 1,000 National Guard moved in to, I'm sure, check anything within that perimeter. Trash cans, vendors, anything. Tailgate lot. So we need to keep a close eye on that. And we need to really pray for Minneapolis today, because Minneapolis is a hub for Somali individuals, Somali terrorists camps. I went over that about 2 or 3 podcasts ago. So you need to take a look at that and get caught up to speed if you'd like. But I have a couple things to go over, and pretty interesting stuff. These are from Anons on 8chan. So let's dive into this. And yeah, let's get going. Let's see. So it says 2/2/18 FISA memo, MSM downplaying significance, trying to pretend one-off memo saying it only covers a small window of people. Memo, a product of nearly 1 million documents. Memo, product of hundreds of hours of testimony. Memo is a smoking gun. Unequivocally states that Comey, McCabe, Susan Rice, Yates, Priestap, etc. used the steel fake dossier planted in Yahoo News. They then took the dossier and the Yahoo article and took it to the FISA court. The FISA court gave them warrant to tap the phones of the Trump campaign. This is not the full scale of it. Not easy to get a FISA warrant. Very difficult. Have to be a foreign actor doing intelligence. They think you're a spy to get a FISA warrant. They have to think you're a spy to get a FISA warrant. This means FBI conspired with Obama administration and HRC campaign to spy on U.S. citizens who are running for office. This is called a coup. This is how you take over an entire country and usurp democratically elected government. This is treason. This is sedition. This will get everyone who's on that thing, the memo, hung. That's the penalty. No getting locked up for this. You signed that thing. You signed your fate. Obama had this information. He was complicit in this. Don't let the media fool you. This is one of many. There are more memos coming out. This is one of 22. So we got 21 more memos. So think of how desperate. The deep state is desperate right now. That's why today I'm praying, and you should too, keep Minneapolis in your hearts and in your thoughts, because a lot could go wrong today. Okay, this is backed up by hundreds of hours of testimony, millions of pages of documents, black and white. This is history you're seeing. The media is complicit and they know it. The State Department has a memo coming out against them. His one was the FBI DOJ memo that showed they conspired. You weaponize the intelligence community and your law enforcement community, the top, to fix an election. That's treason. That is treason. Let's see. This is something you would see in the third world countries and not in the United States of America. This is what you get shot for in front of a firing squad. This is how you literally usurp 340 million people and the will of those people, and you plug in who you think you should be the next president. It's way, way worse than many of you guys probably realize. Get the word out. Intel coming in a moment you won't see anywhere else. This is huge intel coming straight from the top. Remember that when you're voting, there are 9 total memos. I've heard 22. Believe only 4 are going to get released. Memo 5, a nuke about to drop on you guys. Memo 5 states Obama's daily briefings, top secret, which he passed to Hillary, which daily intel updates on Trump's campaign via the wiretap, along with other information. This is called sedition. This is what you would get hung for in the United States of America. This is the highest level of crime that you can actually perpetrate, aside from treason, which Obama will have an opportunity to face those crimes as well, especially when you guys find out about the weapons and everything else. Well, yeah, basically, Obama was, it's called Project Fast and Furious, I believe, where he weaponized ISIS. He funded them weapons and tanks and vehicles. The deep state did it, the DNC did it, but it was under the Obama administration. Sick, isn't it? So let's continue. But we'll stick to the topic at hand. This dude was literally illegally spied on. This dude was literally illegally spied on a candidate for the presidency of the United States. They took that information that they were spying on him about and passed it to another candidate in that race. Even if they believe their nonsensical lie that they thought President candidate Trump was actually a Russian spy, well, that whole narrative goes out the window when the next memo comes out and shows that they were passing information to political candidate's opponent. Now you're done, dead in the water. Now you have broken so many laws that it's not even funny. This is why Obama lawyered up, why McCabe lawyered up, why Comey lawyered up. They're all lawyered up. That is indeed. Last one. The content of the wiretap is amazing. Can only share this one portion. Not cleared to do the rest yet. Touches on people without clearance involved in being shown top secret intel. They were passing along the most sensitive intelligence that you can receive in government, and they were allowing average Joes with no security clearance to read it. My God. The other part is really bad. Cannot read it yet. Aroused anger in quotations. But it will give you the most respect for the President of the United States. Inspector General, IG report, unbelievable. It's going to take a while, not confirm when it will be released, but it's a shocker. Gallows being built. Uranium 1 section in Iran stuff is beyond comprehension. This is what source telling Dilly. It goes back really far. As said before, you will be facing observing is going to be military tribunals for those at the top, because treason and sedition are punishable by death, and this is not to be tried in normal everyday courtrooms. This is to be tried in a military courtroom. However, also mentioned almost 14,000 sealed indictments now, of which we do not know how many people that actually is. There will be multiple RICO cases, R-I-C-O. Why is that significant? Fun fact about RICO case. There is no statute of limitations. So if you broke the law part of the organized crime back in the 1975 and the evidence is found in 2018, you're getting charged. What? So it just, yeah, they can just pull it up at any time throughout the course of your lifetime, what you've done, and hold it against you. Holy cow. You can't get out of a RICO case. In a RICO case, you can be sentenced, maybe not to death, but life imprisonment. We're going to have a really big RICO case, probably two of the maybe more. This is organized crime. Media is complicit. Dilly covered some information specific to the AZ District 8 Congress rate he's in. McCain has got major problems. Wow. A lot going on right there. I also have this tweet. It says right here, this is just stuff you can show your friends. I'll leave the links, show your friends that are on the fence and be like, look at this, this is breaking it down for all of us. This person right here says, it's now confirmed rogue FBI agents use a Kremlin source dossier paid for by Hillary, which they knew was fake, to obtain a FISA warrant to spy on Trump and interfere with the 2016 election. There's your collusion, Mr. Mueller. Memo day. So, obviously I'll post this stuff in the link below. Here's another. Dear America, I would like to introduce you to Inspector General Michael Horowitz. He's been investigating the DOJ, the FBI, for a year now, and he will be releasing his results in a couple weeks. Soon the entire world will know who he is. P.S. Many are already calling him the Swamp Drainer. Very cool. I like this. Okay, so let's go here. This is another breakdown that I'll post in the link below, or the description below. Show your friends, spread the truth. Okay, so what's happening? You know that Russia investigation that's been going on in Washington? Well, this is some of the stuff that they found when they went to go to that investigation. It's so shocking that Congress itself has spent months making an exception to the secrecy in order to let you know what they found. What did they find? There is a large segment of the bureaucracy that hates our president and has weaponized the FBI and Department of Justice against him. They've worked there for longer than the president, and most of these people know each other. And they know how to press the right buttons and turn the right knobs to work the machine against their boss. What do you mean? What did they find? There's this guy, Chris Steele. He's British and he loves Hillary Clinton and he hates Trump. He's a friend of the FBI. He's a source for them and they pay him. The Clinton campaign and the official Democrat Party also pays him. They paid him to put together a mean story about Trump. That was the P dossier. Chris Steele passes the story to his friends in the FBI. Excuse me. His friends in the FBI know that it's fake, but it doesn't matter. They want to spy on Trump, so they make a spy application to the secret spy court. Can we spy on the Trump campaign? The court says, why would you spy on them? The FBI needs an excuse to spy, so they use the P dossier. Basically, what that is they said, I believe in Russia, that Trump hired prostitutes or women or something to pee on him or pee on the bed or something. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I'll continue. Just in case the court doesn't buy it, they include a Yahoo News article where Chris Steele was the source who said the P dossier was totally real. FBI knew it was fake. They didn't tell the court. They knew Chris Steele hates Trump. They didn't tell the court. They knew Chris Steele was paid by Clinton campaign to make the story. They didn't tell the court. The court grants the request and lets the FBI spy on Trump campaign. Who are the FBI friends? Who is in on this? Comey, James Comey, Andy McCabe, Yates, Rod Rosenstein, Strzok, Orr, and more. This isn't run-of-the-mill stuff. That spy application has to be signed by the big fish. Your boss's boss reads and signs this application saying that it's true in their honor. What's the word for lying to the government? They're all in this together. They all meet and talk and have the same opinions. That's why the memo also tells us that FBI Director McCabe and FBI Agent Strzok and FBI lawyer Page, Strzok's mistress, all met to talk about an insurance policy against Trump winning the election. What happened to this Steele guy? He has been referred for criminal prosecution. You can't do what he did, and he knew that. It was just a matter of not being caught long enough to take Trump out of office. Then the FBI friends could get him out of trouble. In fact, the FBI stopped being friends with him when they found out he broke the rules on talking to reporters and was a bad source. But even after they fired him for being a bad source, they kept saying the spy application based on his stuff. A spy application has to be redone every 90 days. FBI friends signed it in a total of 4 times. so that they could keep the 90 days going. So it went on for whatever 4 times 90 is, 360 days. FBI friends admitted under the oath to Congress that they knew it was fake. What did they find when they spied on Trump? Nothing, which is not what they wanted to find. So they kept using the original spy application to make more and more investigations, which is why we have 1 million investigations now. They all came from this. So let that sink in and tell your friends that, okay? So anyways, I wanted to show you guys this. So I just typed in on YouTube, Mall of America Muslims. So the Mall of America is in Minneapolis. The Super Bowl today is in Minneapolis. Now, look at this. I just typed in Mall of America Muslims. Mall of America gets disturbing Muslim makeover for Christmas. Shoppers horrified. Muslims celebrate holiday by taking over mall, causing chaos. Somali children are taking over the Mall of America. Muslims celebrating EID at Mall of America. Must-see video. 2 stabbed as women in burqas take over Mall of America. Peaceful Muslims terrorize Lake Calhoun, Minnesota. Somali Mall of America in Minnesota. I'm just going to click this and let's see what it is. Good Lord. Wow. Everywhere. He's just spinning in circles. And everywhere I see a burqa. Every 6 seconds I see a burqa. There's another one. They're everywhere. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm telling you, is that this false flag today could very well happen, but just keep Minneapolis in your thoughts and spread the word. I wouldn't go to the Super Bowl. You know, I wouldn't tailgate there. I'm even nervous to watch it just in case something happens. So I went on Infowars.com and I looked at, if you don't know, there's an anonymous guy named Zach that goes on there, and he's military, ex-military, and he has a lot of intel. And he was saying that the possibilities of a dirty bomb being dropped today. What a dirty bomb is let's see. What is a dirty bomb? A dirty bomb or radiological dispersal device is a speculative radiological weapon that combines radioactive material with conventional explosives. The purpose of the weapon is to contaminate the area around the dispersal agent, conventional explosion with radioactive material, serving primarily as an area denial device against civilians. Jesus Lord. So that's what he said. He said that there's so many eyes on the Super Bowl. Millions and millions of people will be watching this. You know, 90,000 people will be there, and this is the biggest thing in America, really, is the Super Bowl. And you know, he says that there's a chance that they could do this out of desperation. The deep state is grasping at anything to get themselves out of this grave that they have dug for themselves. So anyways, again, thank you for the subscriptions. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Let's just keep our thoughts on Minnesota today. And anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good Sunday afternoon. All right.